is in effect, so keep that in mind. You have until the end of January 2025 to make any exchanges or returns. We're getting started though with our cash register. This is all about fun, imaginative play. I remember being a kid and there was a game where you went around the mall and you got to shop with like a fake credit card. And it was the most fun I've ever had in my life shopping because I never got that credit card bill. I was charging and running up and charging and I never got a bill. Well, that's kind of the idea here where we're pretending to play. There's even a little cha-ching sound with this cash register. You're getting real life-sized money, bills, and coins for the kids, and they're learning those math and calculator skills thanks to the built-in calculator on the register. It's large and easy for the kids ages 3 and up to press those buttons, and we've got a really great sale price. So you're bringing home your register. There's even a little notepad here. Look at the large size of these buttons, so it'll be easy for them to go ahead and press them. There's an on-off, and by the way, this is a solar calculator. They got credit, okay? Hopefully they use it wisely. And then there's even pretend money inside the register. T43616 is your item number. Our sale price saves you just over $11. We have about 400 to go around in just our red option. So if you love it and you're thinking ahead to the holidays, grab it now while it's available and while it's on this great sale price. Rachel Griffin is here with us. She has been in the toy industry for more than 20 years and you're part of the team that brings us learning resources and educational insights. Our first ever premiere hour, which is really exciting. And Rachel, I don't know about you, but I remember being a kid and shopping was lots of fun then because there was no budget, there was no bill, but really like you learn those skills about how to count the money, how to count the change, that early math skill with it.
Yeah, this is great. So Learning Resources is primo in this. As you mentioned, they're around for 40 years and they make learning fun because you don't even realize you're learning because you're having that much fun playing using that imagination play. And you know, all the kids go with their parents to the grocery store, they go with their big sister or brother to the mall, and they see all of this happening and they really kind of don't know what it is. So this gives them a chance to use the cash register to register what's going on. And as you mentioned, there's 19 different buttons here and the calculator does work. So we can say, you know, we're gonna go and buy something for $4. We type in 400, right? Oh, I have to turn it on first, that would help. Let me turn it on, and then we have our little calculator. Is you gonna, okay, there we go on the screen. So then we'll buy something for $4, you know, and then we're gonna buy something else for $3. We're gonna do our ad, and then we're gonna do $3 again. I think I just said 30. And then we do equal, and so I did it for $34 because I did the wrong price. But, and then you say, okay, well, you know what? They gave me $40 to do this. So now you're gonna do the math and subtraction. So you're gonna do this and you're gonna say, okay, you know what? They gave me $40, so now they need their change. So we're gonna say, okay, minus 40, because this is what you just gave me, and then you're gonna get your change of $6. So then you go in your register and you take out your real money and you count, and this has got the 5 on there, so they're gonna say 5, and then you say, what gets you to 6? So then you can say 5 plus what equals 6, and then you're helping them with counting. So then you can say 5 plus 1 equals 6, and now here is your change. And so please, thank you, and you get all the politeness factor to it as well, but you're learning the math skills. It's amazing.
And it's also problem solving as well. So when you think about like, how can you do $6? I was a cashier for many years at that store in the mall with the referee shirts. And sometimes maybe your drawer was out of ones. So how do you make that one? Maybe it's 4 quarters. Maybe it's a combination of the dimes and the nickels. And so now they're able to explore that as well. Maybe the store's busy that day and they run out of ones.
That's very true.
And they're like, I don't have $1. Then you can say, well, what do you do?
What do you do? And then that's what the beauty of this. There's 10 different coins of the nickels, the pennies, the dimes, and the quarters, and they are, you know, lifelike size. So you're getting that familiar feel too of real life money in plastic form. So the kids really can learn. They're like, okay, I have 2 quarters, which is equal 25 plus 25 equals 50 cents. Okay, now what else do you do to get to $1? What is $1 in change? Oh, that would be, let me see, do all the math. Okay, that equals 100 cents. And then you say, okay, I have 50 cents, and then I go 60, 70, now I have 75, and then you just keep counting up until you get the right change. It's amazing. I love it, and it's all fun.
It's all fun. And by the way, solar powered calculator, so you never have to worry about buying any batteries. Ages 3 and up and up and up and up for sure. And we're at under $7 a month on Easy Pay. T43616 is your item number. And there's even that cha-ching sound, so when I open the register, will I hear that?
Oh yeah, ready?
Okay.
Oops,
I love that. Wait, there's my... I love that because that's one of the fun parts too. And kids know that sound.
Oh, they absolutely do. Just. And then, of course, your credit card.
Right.
I mean, nowadays, a lot of things are cashless, so you have to, practice that swiping mode, and it beeps. Do you hear it beeping?
Yeah.
So you can really just express your cashing mood, whatever you want to buy. It's great. And again, it does also come with that great notepad, so you can write down notes of like, oh, I forgot to get this at the store. I need to get this next time, and so forth like that.
Or maybe even they give you a little receipt. Maybe they're like, here's your receipt for all of your purchases, and write down what you bought and how much it costs and your total. And now they've got a little receipt. I want to remind you that we're down to our final 350, just available in the red. And you're shopping right now during Christmas in July, which means you're ahead of the game. So if you know that this is something that you want for the child, the grandchild, the niece, the nephew in your life, this is a great one to pick up, ages 3 and up. My niece is 4, and she does have like some of the produce and all of that, but she doesn't have like a register like this. The store she has like the register built in, but it has like $1. Like it doesn't have like all the money. So I'm like, I think she needs something like this.
Yeah, well, the beauty of this, that learning resource app, is they have a huge extension of things. So we will get into the next step, but I stuck a little behind you.
Oh, right,
so you can actually pretend that you're using your fruit and vegetables and say, okay, I have an ice cream sandwich, and then you could tell me how much that is, and we'll ring it into our register.
All right, so my ice cream sandwich, because I'm a bargain shopper, that's why I only got one. I didn't get the pack.
Smart.
So it's going to be 75 cents.
75 cents. So because it's not a full dollar, you want to hit the decimal point first and get to 75. Okay.
Okay. Then my juice box, why like, organic cold pressed juices and things like that.
A little bit more expensive.
Yeah, so I'm going to say my juice box is like $2.
$2. Okay, we're going to add it plus $2.
And then I could only find the organic section at the grocery store.
That's fair.
And we're at like the fancy grocery store. So my broccoli's going to be $6.
Woo. All right. So you are spending $8.75 on here. So now you got to tell me, are you going to use the credit card machine, or are you going to do the change factor here?
I don't really want to finance $8, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my money. So I have 5, 6. I'm going to borrow some money over here. I'm going to borrow from the bank.
Okay.
7, 8. And then I have my 75 cents, 25, 50, 75.
Perfect.
There we go.
Thank you very much.
You're
so
welcome.
now we can take our cash and we're going to recount it so we can show Mom and Dad and Grandma how we can count our money. So this is our $8.75. So I'm going to count it back. I'm going to say, look, I have $5. Look, that's 5. And 5 plus 1 is 6. Plus another one is 7. Plus another one is 8. So that's 8. And then these 3, I'm going to learn that a quarter is 25 cents. So 3 of these is going to be 75 cents. So I'm like, okay, I got the $8.75. Cha-ching, I'm set. And then I could just put them in there where they belong. And then I can give you your little receipts.
Yes.
And you are going to be on your way.
In case I need to take my ice cream sandwich back.
Exactly, but you're just going to eat it like me.
Exactly.
You'll eat it right on the spot.
Right.
And then we'll put our cash in here. And we'll be good to go.
And it really makes learning fun. I remember being a kid and going to the store, and when we were kind of old enough to like stand at the register, my parents would be like, you're gonna go pay for it. Like, here's the money. And they'll tell you the total, make sure you count your change, and they would stand kind of off to the side just in case, we had any questions. But that's kind of how we learned to make sure that we had the right change, that we were giving the right amount. But it's much more fun and exciting when you can do it at home and play around with it. You don't feel as stressed standing at the register.
Absolutely not. When you know that it's make-believe and that imagination plays, you can shop for anything with this,
You can shop
right?
till you drop with this.
Absolutely.
T43616 is your item number, $6.60 a month on Easy Pay. If only the real stores accepted our play money.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that just be amazing?
Right.
I mean, I feel like credit cards sometimes are play money because you forget that you have to pay that off sometimes, but yeah, no, I'm with